Are you wondering about what's going on in the market? Jen Blanchard here with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Today, I'm bringing you a quick update on the current real estate market. We're going to focus on mortgage rates, home prices, and equity. Let's start with mortgage rates. Since April 2024, not too long ago, interest rates have dropped over 1 percentage point. They're now sitting at around 6.4%. For a $500,000 loan, that's a savings of over $350 a month. That can be about $130,000 over the life of a 30-year loan. This is great news. Here's what we know about the fall market. We know that when the Fed cuts rates, mortgage rates tend to follow. Even though the job report was weak, the Fed didn't lower their rate at the July meeting, but they signaled a potential rate drop for September. Goldman Sachs anticipates 3 consecutive rate drops of 25 basis points before the end of the year, possibly a 50-point drop if the August job report is as weak as it was in July. This could mean increased buying power, especially for first-time home buyers. Now, while interest rates are a big piece of the affordability puzzle, so are home prices. Even with lower rates and increased affordability bringing out more buyers, home prices are expected to continue to rise, both nationally and locally. However, the pace of those increases will likely be more moderate than they've been in the last 2 or 3 years. And I'm the first to admit that I feel like I have been saying that for years, and we still keep seeing very high sale prices in our immediate market. We just don't anticipate a significant enough increase in inventory to balance out that demand. So prices will keep climbing. Here's a look at predictions for where prices will wrap up at the end of 2024 and predictions for 2025. There's no indication that prices will be coming down. So that leads me to a conversation about equity. If you own a home, these rising values, of course, mean rising equity. In fact, take a look at this graph. It shows how high property values have come in the last 20 years, how high equity has been, and how low mortgage liability is. Now, one thing to think about when you're thinking about your equity, if you're planning on selling, is that this increase in equity could mean that you'll be facing capital gains tax when you sell. For decades, few homes appreciated enough in value between purchase and sale to exceed the exemption caps. But a recent report from CoreLogic found that almost 8% of all sales in the past few years faced gross capital gains over $500,000. That's up almost 2% from 2021. Not that big a jump, but big enough for you to think twice about making sure you understand if you're going to be hit with capital gains taxes when you sell your house. While I can help you assess your equity when it comes to value and closing costs, it's really best to consult with a tax accountant to see if you'll have to pay capital gains taxes at closing. So that's it. A little bit about mortgage rates, a little bit about home prices, and a little bit about equity. If you found this video helpful and you have more questions, please feel free to reach out. Please feel free to watch my next video. Click the little bell to subscribe, and you will be notified every time I post a new video.